Well, here we are, chilling at the Marco Island Marriott. And as you can see behind us, this is the little grassy area where if nothing's going on, you might find people playing football, American football, or soccer, which is also called football. Hi, Mike Archer, Sarah. The ocean's over there and stuff like that. But just around the corner is where I'll be playing.
Low Hens, it's the golf.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We got here, and apparently we were told with whatever's going on here, you can see there's some chairs set up and tables and blah, blah, blah. There's, I don't know what they called it, a music out or something like that, where there's no music until 7, which would have been blackout
for music,
which would have been nice to know before we got here. I'm not complaining, so we're just going to chill till 7. Instead of starting at 6, we'll start at 7. Now the problem becomes there is rain headed this way. In fact, I felt some just now. So if the camera person would be so kind as to turn that camera around and show the sky, you'll see what we can see. I was thinking like right up there, which is actually kind of a neat view. How about I do it? Oh, you got it right on the thingy.
That's why I didn't do it.
There we go. So if you can see up there, it looks a little dark. And over there is some of the balcony and stuff like that. And it's headed this way, and it's much more dark on the other side of the building. So we're just kind of in chill mode, and I'm not sure this is going to happen tonight.
And we really want it to happen because it's packed.
It's crowded as you wouldn't believe. Speaking of crowded, last night at the Ritz-Carlton on Lido Key, it was shoulder to shoulder, mostly because they were doing the fireworks at 9 o'clock, so they had stuff going on starting at 5 o'clock up to the fireworks and then finishing at 10. Well, when you know about 7:30 or so, here comes these thunderstorms and rain, and it was pretty hairy out there. So everybody came inside where I was, and like I said, they were just shoulder to shoulder. It was high energy, 5 hours of music, and I'm still alive.
That's good, because I need him to play tonight and tomorrow night and Sunday
night.
Mm-hmm.
Every gig this weekend is night. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of sitting here chilling out.
We've had our coffee.
Yeah. I talked to Jan Archer today, and what did she say that was so darn funny?
Well,
the curtains. It's so hot in Indiana that her curtains fell off. Apparently she has the glue-on curtains or something. I don't know.
Her curtains have come down.
And they fell.
She's going to some birthday parties this weekend.
4 of them.
But we won't describe how she described them.
Yeah, she described them in only the fashion that Jan Archer can.
Mm-hmm. Makes you laugh.
Emphatically and hilariously.
You haven't asked her about her bird lately.
Yeah, well, she did text me about the bird, and she said she hasn't seen it in a couple of days. She thinks it did. The bird is dead. She also, we watched Sound of Music the other day, and it was okay. Some people think it's the greatest musical ever. I just thought it was okay. But I asked Mom if she saw it, and she said, yeah, she did see it years ago. And she said she loved it when she was younger, and then she watched it later on when she was more of an adult and didn't like it as much. However, she suggested I see 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. So I've heard of it, but never seen it. So that's one thing we did talk about. You had a few texts on the way here, but one of which you got a picture of your mother.
I did. My girl Tracy, she's going through some old pictures at home, and she found a picture of my mom from her brother Todd's wedding and sent it to me. I've never seen that picture before, and it's a really good picture. And always good to see a good picture. Geraldine made good pictures because Geraldine was just a pretty lady.
Well, didn't Tracy say something about you favoring her, or?
She said, yeah. She said I did.
I thought that was kind of nice. I don't know.
She said she watches these Facebook Lives, and what was her actual? It wasn't favor. I can't remember Tracy's words, but anyway, thank you, Tracy. And I agree, except the earrings are not as big as Geraldine's always were, and I don't do as much lipstick as Mother did. She liked red lipstick.
It's something about that generation. Both my grandmothers, whenever they'd go out, they put on pretty red lipstick.
Oh, Mother loved red lipstick. She never understood why I didn't. Mom's favorite color was red, and I think as a child,
what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Mine too.
Blue, purple. But as a kid, Mother put me in red turtlenecks, red dresses, red sweaters, and I grew up to think, gosh, I hate red.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you, Trace, for sending that picture of Mom. I might share it on Facebook. It was such a good picture.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, she gets when we drive down, she gets the fun of texting and talking to people when they do text, and I have to drive. I have to keep my eyes on the road.
Especially today, because it's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, travel is pretty rough out there. So, be tough, be smart, and stay out. And boy, we had some issues with that left lane today. I mean, some are mediocre, but it was bad today. Like in the fast lane going 72 and cars behind and everybody trying to get around. People get crazy when that happens. So you got to spread the word that we've got to stay out of that left lane unless we're passing and let traffic move.
And we use Waze, and Waze will alert you when there are police. When there are police ahead, my suggestion would be let off the gas. Don't hit your brakes in the middle of the interstate.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we've got all the driving tips that you could ever want.
We're here for you.
Right here.
Right here.
So anyway, we're going to deal with this. And by the way, I don't know if you can see right over here on that table are some glasses. And if that wind picks up, we could be clean up aisle 12.
Not me.
Nah, not me either. But we're just going to sit here. And so if those of you who have my number, if you want to text and say hi,
don't do that
it's
crap.
A good time to do it.
No.
No?
No.
Text her then.
Don't text me. No.
I like hearing from my friends.
I like to hear from my friends. I don't hate my friends. I like to hear from people.
The things she says about her friends when you're not around.
No.
But I would never try to stir the pot at all. So anyway, that's what we're doing.
Certain people I like to hear from. How's that?
Jeez. I don't know if that makes it any better.
So if you're some of those certain people, you're special.
Tomorrow night, we start at 8 o'clock. We'll be over at Longboat Key. Just a little bit north of Lido Key where we were yesterday. And then public gig. Sunday evening, down in Inglewood at Sandbar. I know Tanaka's in Indianapolis and wish they could be there, but for those of you who are friends of ours that play trivia and stuff like that, come on down. And wind's starting to pick up. I think it's going to rain. I think we're going to get rained out. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens. Hey, listen, take care of yourselves. Left lane passing.